Hey guys, welcome back. So, the car is on the road. It's running, but it's always one step forward, two steps back. So coolant leaks are fixed. Radiator neck's back in. Repainted. Just have a little bit of coolant coming through there, but it's not leaking. I might put some Toyota Black on there. Otherwise, yeah, running good. Temperatures seem to be quite good now, so I don't think I need that cooling panel with the system fully pressurizing now and everything, so that's pretty good. But I have discovered I've got a pretty minor, medium PO steering leak. Where's the box? It's just down there, but it's really hard to see. It's coming from the box itself, or I don't know what you call that part where the control steering column goes in and meets up with the rack. So I think that's a power steering shop job. Otherwise, yeah, everything's running good. The diff bush is in. I've driven it. Throttle's not sticking anymore. It's quite a bit better with the diff bush in it. I gave it a fairly hard time today, and it seems to be a lot nicer on the whole drivetrain. So yeah, I thought I'd give you an update. The cinematic video will be coming. It just takes time. Also got all the clips fixed in here, under here. This used to move. They're all in there now, thanks to a buddy of mine. This hose is new, replaced the old thin one there. Also fixed the bumper slide that runs up in here, because one of the tabs studs was broken off it, so it's been flipped around and so it sits in there properly now, and this is all quite a bit nicer. And also discovered that my bottom of my quarter panel wasn't bolted up. I always had this rattling noise, I didn't know what it was, so that's bolted up. And we've got the gap that was here from the door, maybe hitting this from the previous owner, might have overextended it. It used to sit out quite a fair way, but now it's all pretty much flush. But that'll be all fixed one day when I get a paint job and all the dings removed and make it all perfect. That's in the long future. Yeah. Oh, another thing, a buddy of mine who also owns a Supra, really good guy. He made me this, which is a piece of white acrylic that I can mount my rear number plate to and hide it. And hide this hole here, which is under the number plate from where the factory Japanese number plate goes. So I'll redo that, and that'll be quite nice. I think my next big upgrade will be the brakes. As much as I want to do the fuel system and computer and push it up to 650, 700 horsepower, I think I really need to do my brakes before I do that, which are going to be fairly expensive, because this has currently got the factory non-turbo brakes, which aren't the biggest things. They work, they're vented. They work okay, I guess. I do get brake fade going down the mountain with them when I give it a hard time. But, I mean, I'm looking at getting some Alcon ADR approved. ADR, for those non-Australian viewers, is Australian design rules or regulations, and you can basically put parts on your car that are ADR approved without mod plating your car, I believe, something like that. I don't think I'd get a mod plate for it anyway, but so you can just buy them, bolt them on. They come with the calipers, 6-pot front, and I think they're about 325 or 335 that'll fit behind my 18-inch wheels. Yeah, and I think 4-pot rears, which will be a huge upgrade for this. I'd like to replace my master cylinder for the brakes, but these are incredibly hard to find. Seal kits for them aren't. I've done a seal kit before a few years ago, which is, there's a rod where you push on your brake pedal, it runs up in here. It's got a couple of seals and it pushes the fluid down these lines here to your brakes. So this needs, I don't think it needs to be replaced. I might need to redo the seals again because the heat might have got to them, because my brake pedal occasionally sinks when I pull up to stop. It doesn't sink to the floor, but it just moves in ever so slightly. The tacho, which I was going to talk about. The reason I've got this tacho, which you can see from the driver's position, pretty much sits in front of the old one perfectly. Because this car was originally SZ, it didn't use electronic ignition, so this factory tachometer behind here wasn't compatible with the GTE ignition, because this is electronic. The non-turbo 2Js have a distributor here, so yeah, that didn't work. You can make them work. There's a way to get a resistor or change it out the tacho, but I thought it's just a lot easier to just get a tacho and run a signal wire. Just give that power and lights, and then just run the single, just a signal wire to it from the black signal wire from the ignition module. And she runs all good. Yeah, there's a couple other things, but I'll keep this video short tonight. Yeah, take it easy, guys. Cheers.